Do you want to take advantage of the refi boom, even though you may not have a big client database to work with? Then you'll love what we're doing here. But even if you do have a larger client database, why not get all the refi business you can while the market is still hot? If 2019 hasn't already been one of your best years yet, it's probably because you haven't gotten enough refi business. We currently work with about 120 loan officers across the country, and many of them are having their best year ever, and it's mostly due to all the refi business they've been getting. Now, we would never recommend building your entire business on refinances, but you already know it can be quite lucrative and can really help you get through the peaks and valleys common with purchase business. If you already know about our system, you probably realize that we typically focus on purchase business because it's evergreen. But with rates the way they are, we've had a lot of demand for refi lead generation marketing. So we've adapted our typical system, which is based on purchase lead generation and marketing, specifically for refis. And I want to show you how this works. But first, I want to introduce myself. If you don't know me, my name is Brandon Robertson. I'm the CEO and founder of the Mortgage Growth System. Run a marketing agency that specifically focuses on lead generation and marketing for loan officers and mortgage companies. We've been doing this for several years. We've worked with well over 200 different loan officers or companies across the nation. And I just want to dive in here real quick and show you our newer refi system. So, unlike places that sell leads or refi leads or any types of leads, we do things a bit differently. First off, the leads are 100% exclusively. Second, the leads will know exactly who they're talking to, meaning they're already warmed up to you. They're not going to be surprised that you're contacting them or wonder if they're talking to the right person about their refinance. And that's because our marketing style approach is different. Blind lead generation makes it so difficult to connect with leads, which is why we don't use it. Third, we have a few options and they all come with a guaranteed quantity of refi leads. Fourth, you'll have an awesome automated system in place to help manage the leads and make working them much easier. And this is how that works. We run our ads on Facebook and Instagram. Those leads will fill out a long form questionnaire so you know right away what their situation is. The moment they fill out the form and hit submit, a few things are going to happen. First off, all that information they filled out is going to get shot into a CRM system. You'll get an email and text alert that a new refi lead has been generated, and the CRM will automatically begin to communicate with them in a manner that appears as though you're doing it, primarily through text and email. And texting is really where the magic is because most people do respond to text, but that's not it. Because at that moment too, we're also going to introduce them to you, the lender who can help them refinance. And we'll say something along the lines of, it looks like you may benefit from a refinance based on the way you answered your questions, and you've been matched to your name, right? And then we just let them know that you're going to reach out to them shortly to go over their details and options. But we're also going to offer them a time, the opportunity to schedule a call on your automated booking counter system. And if you're not familiar with how that works, this system knows when you're busy or free and only allows people to schedule when you're available at times that you've decided for yourself, right? And they'll get several text and email reminders about their approaching appointments, so your show up rate for these calls is extremely high. But that's not it. We know life is busy for you and them. And that means with all the fancy automations, there still can be some challenges connecting with leads. But we have an awesome way to make handling that much easier. So not only will there be an instant communication from the CRM and automated call reminders from the booking calendar, but we've also set up automations for any outcome or challenge in communicating that you may face, and those can be launched at the click of a button. And so here's a few examples. We have automations for if they miss their call or if they need additional follow-up, if they need more time to get everything together, and even more than that. In fact, if you do have a client database, we actually have automations to reach out to them about a potential refinance. So you can import that data very easily, click a few buttons, and now you're reaching out into your entire client database. It's very effective. We've done this quite a bit. But what I'm really getting at here is instead of trying to figure out what to do with a lead after they've been generated, you'll just click a button and they'll be in a new automation specific for that situation, which also will text and email you reminders too, so you can do some manual follow-up as well, right? So we've generated nearly 300,000 mortgage leads, so we already know how important these types of systems are and how these automations work. They are proven, they're totally awesome, and makes a huge difference in converting leads. So I don't want to mislead you though. There is a reason why it's called working leads. There is still some work on your end involved to be successful with this. So in other words, this opportunity isn't for lazy loan officers. There's no lead generation system in the world that is, quite frankly. So here's the deal. We've had a huge demand for our system. And because of this, we just can't work with anyone and everyone. In fact, we do have limited spots available for each state. So if you think this might be for you, don't delay. You can schedule a time to talk with us about our program by clicking the link below this video. And so if you're ready for your best year yet, definitely click that link. But there's no need to beat around the bush about cost either. So let's just go over the options real quick so you know if this is affordable for you or not. We essentially have three options. We have a 25 guaranteed leads per month package. That's $1,250. A 50 lead package. That's $2,000. And if you need more leads, schedule a call and we'll get you some special discounted pricing for your situation. There are some additional costs. It's going to cost you about $50 per month for all the different automations that we put in. So not bad at all. Now, the other thing is no long-term commitments. We just do month-to-month agreements on this package here. And the automations can be set up for round robin. So we can, distribute leads to any size of team. So you may have 2 people, 3 people, 5 people, 20 people. It doesn't matter how big it is, right? So if you're interested, if you feel like this might be something for you, schedule your call now to save your spot. Because again, we do have limited spots available for each state. I hope to see you on the other side. Thanks.